teaching English. If you mark an essay, it is out of 30. Why is it out of 30? It entails these things. Please look here. It entails these things. We have what we call the MA, which is the mechanical accuracy. We have what we call ORG. Probably you've seen it somewhere but you don't understand. Organization. We have EXP. And then we have the last one is CON. Now ORG means organization. EXP means expression. CONT means content. Now the content is 10 marks. Expression is 10 marks. Organization is 5 marks. And then mechanical accuracy is 5 marks. What is mechanical accuracy? Mechanical accuracy is when a student writes a letter, or during exams, you're an English teacher and then your student will write an essay. Any mistake, any spelling error your student does, you have to deduct -5. And that's why you see students' essays. Let's say if the spelling is wrong, maybe slap, and the person writes like this. See that the teacher will circle it with a red pen. Most often you see -1/2. So if the student should have about 10 errors, 10 spelling mistakes in his or her essay, the student is automatically going to get 0 out of 5. The essay is 30 marks. Organization also simply means, you see, if the letter says write a letter to your friend, and then the student goes with writer's address, recipient's address, salutation, title, automatically the student is going to score 0 here. That's a wrong organization. The question is not asking you for formal letter. It says informal letter, and you are giving us features of formal letter. So here you're going to score 0. But then if the student follows the rules, which is writer's address, date, but then at the end, maybe the student will forget to bring subscription, or the student will forget to even bring the date. That's when you deduct some marks here. So let's say here 0, 0 is left with 20 marks. With the expression, it deals with the subject-verb agreement. It deals with what? The subject-verb agreement. The tenses, the present tense, the past tense, future, and all that. If some of the students, even when you ask them to write essay, they'll go and copy the passage in the exam. Passage, you know what they are by exam. No, go to copy the better one. You get it. And this student, you just look at the work and you cancel it because there's nothing you can do. Passage no to amount. You get it. So expression also deals with the subject-verb agreement. How well the person has expressed his or herself. Does it actually relate to the question that has been asked? Is the student really expressing himself or herself in relation to the question? So that one you also read, and then probably you give, let's say, 7 out of 10, depending on the expression, because I've never seen an essay students score 30 out of 30. Then the content, what the letter entails. You know, with the content, especially when the question has stated that not more than 250 words. Me, I always go by this one. Not more than 250 words. We drew 250 words in the pen. Now what try? Me, my mark is 250 words. I don't have energy to mark the rest. It says 250 words. Don't exceed 250 words. And so you should be within your limits. If it says state the causes of pollution, okay? Causes of pollution. You have to let us know what pollution is. Give at least 2 causes of pollution, 2 effects, and then 1 solution. So this should take about at most 4 paragraphs, and you are done. But then you go and write a whole lengthy essay. The moment I get to 250 words, I'm done. If you don't know how to calculate 250 words, we'll do that very soon. So let's say a student writes about 5 words on the line, okay? Then you count the number of words the student have written on this line and count the number of lines. So if the student has about just 20 lines and the number of words here is 5, so 5 multiplied by 20 is 100. 100 out of 250 words. And also messing up too, because one follow rule is 250 content, 10 marks, and remember I was saying 250 words, what 100 words, what should I do? So you have to put all these things into consideration. Just don't open the exam paper and then you look at the fact that the students have written a lot of, how do I put it? A lot of words of vocabulary and you want to score the person. No, you're training the students to prepare for final examination. And so if you keep awarding marks to the student will go to the exam hall and per the marking scheme or the marking script, if they are following it, you're going to disturb the students. So strictly go by this and then it will make it easier and they will also understand how it works with letter writing. Yes. And so we've talked about the introduction, we've talked about body. With the conclusion, the student has done, and so we're going to conclude our letter by extending greetings to family and friends. With a subscription is very important. Why is it important? Most of you realize the students writing yours faithfully. When did yours, possession, something I'm possessing, yours, Dabena Yesha said the apostrophe share yours in them. And RNS, Dabena Yesha said the apostrophe share in them. Yours is not written like that, please. And then the yours, the Y is always capital. So it's like this. The Y is always capital. So yours, and then the F is small. Yours faithfully. Comma. Friendly letter we don't sign, so the person can either write his nickname or the first name, and the person is good to go. Yours faithfully, James. You are done. Better still, the person can change it. Okay, capital F, faithfully. If you are changing it, the F will be capital and the Y will be small. So faithfully yours, James. We have sincerely yours. Or you can simply say, it's me. Why am I using James? It's me, Jeff. It looks like I'm using James too much. It's me, Jeff. And take note that with the informal letter, you can use contracted forms. What are contracted forms? Isn't, aren't, you can use the apostrophe and all that. But these things are not accepted in formal letters. With a friendly letter, since you're writing a letter to your friend, we accept jargon words, colloquial words. It's your friend, so feel free to express yourself the way you want to express yourself. Yes, and so this is it for informal letter. And I hope in my next lesson I'll be able to bring out a question and also draft an answer based on these things. Okay, based on the mechanical accuracy, organization, expression, and content. And so thank you very much for watching this particular lesson. Please feel free to leave your questions or comments via the comment section, and I'll gladly respond to each and every one of you. Shalom. I'm out.